Hey friends, Brandon Montemayor here with Montemayor Associates, your #1 real estate resource. So this week, we're in the middle of summer here. Wanted to share with you some of the best and worst upgrades you may consider this summer or throughout the remainder of the year to add the most value to your home. So we'll jump right in. So first and foremost, the best bang for your buck investment you can make in your house is a kitchen remodel. So that's one of the rooms that people tend to spend the most time in. No matter how big the house is or how big the backyard is, people tend to gravitate towards that kitchen area. And it's also one of the main things that the buyers come in and see as one, probably the best upgrade, and also two, if the kitchen's not upgraded, an area that they would want to upgrade at some point, and whether or not they want to take on that project or do the hassle. So a great kitchen upgrade adds a ton of value to the home. Number two is, and coming in a close second behind the kitchen, is bathroom renovations. Now, these can be done for a lot less money out of pocket than a kitchen upgrade. But going to something as simple as like Home Depot or Lowe's, getting one of those nice vanities, a new toilet, a new mirror, and some light fixtures. I know I make it sound simple. I know it's not that easy. But again, a lot less expensive, and again, great bang for your buck, especially on a two-story home, the lower level, something the buyers tend to check out. And then landscaping, curb appeal, that's probably number 3 in that list, and they're all pretty close. But when a buyer pulls up to your home, that's the first thing they see. So having great curb appeal, having a nice serene oasis type backyard, that's another thing that tends to fetch the best return when it comes into return on investment. So 3 things, let's chat real quick, that tend to be the worst return on investment. So number 1 is pools or hot tubs. Now, we have seen pools return get a bigger return than they have in the last 10, 20 years. Sometimes that can be dollar for dollar depending on how nicely it's done. But for the most part, the time, money, and energy that goes into building a pool, it probably won't return the same amount of money as one of those other 3 upgrades that we talked about before. As far as a hot tub goes, because it's not built in, that's considered a personal property. So adding a hot tub is, again, not a great return on investment. An in-ground spa will help a little bit, but again, it kind of falls in that same realm as like a pool. It's just, again, not a huge return on investment there. So number 2 is home theaters. Home theaters are great, but from a lot of our clients who do have them, a lot of them don't spend time in that home theater, right? Because you're kind of secluded. It's great for movie night with the family, but outside of that, it's not around the rest of the family. When you entertain, you're not going to go in there because everyone's kind of locked in. Again, unless it's a big custom theater room with a bar and all that type of fun stuff. But again, one kind of small theater room, probably not a huge return because it's going to be counted most likely just as a normal room. And then the third thing is like sunrooms, okay, or patio cover area. So that doesn't add to the square footage. Again, really doesn't add a whole lot of value to the home. If it's done right, it can seem like it will add to the square footage depending on how you do it. But again, one of those things that if you add it, do it for yourself. Don't necessarily do it for the return on investment you're going to get. So there you go. 3 things that add value, 3 things that don't necessarily add value. And if you ever have any questions about any upgrades you want to do around the home and to see whether or not it's worth it and is going to be a great return on your investment, give us a call. We'd love to swing by, check it out, or even have a quick phone conversation and walk you through that. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.